innovation and resilience, a select few have risen above, shaping the future of business in Trinidad and Tobago. Tonight, we celebrate dreamers, visionaries, and risk-takers. This is the Trinidad and Tobago Chamber of Industry and Commerce's Champions of Business True Stories. The Business Hall of Fame was established in 2005 with the posthumous induction of TNT Chamber founding member Joseph Leon Agostini. The Business Hall of Fame was initially held in the TNT Chamber's boardroom. Over time, the award ceremony surpassed its modest beginnings and evolved into one of the TNT Chamber's signature events. Among the criteria, the inductees of the Business Hall of Fame category includes that the individual must be a citizen of Trinidad and Tobago, made a significant impact and exemplary leadership throughout one's career, serving as role model for emerging business leaders, contributed to improving community environment and corporate social responsibility initiatives, demonstrated commitment to building and improving national development, and gained industry recognition for pioneering or leading initiatives.
Unlock the growth of your business with the TNT Chamber of Industry and Commerce. We represent your voice, shaping the national business agenda through powerful policy advocacy. Make the right connections through high-impact events, forums, and initiatives. Attend signature chamber events like the Champions of Business Awards and gain access to essential tools and training. Make smarter decisions with exclusive access to economic insights and data. Enjoy 50% off conference and meeting room rentals. Ideal for your next big pitch or board meeting. Level up your business with the TT Chamber today. Call us, email us, or scan the QR code to join now. The Trinidad and Tobago Chamber of Industry and Commerce is the voice of business.
Wherever you are is where you can find us across Trinidad and Tobago, the Caribbean, and the globe. Music Radio 97.1 FM, The People Station Radio 90.5 FM, and Heartbeat Radio 104.1 FM. Download our free app at the Apple or Google Play App Store. Be connected 24/7. Caribbean Lifestyle Communications, where we entertain, engage, empower, and excite.
Building something outstanding takes planning. It takes skill and vision. At Republic Bank, we understand this because we've put planning, skill, and vision into being the best that we can be for you. Because we're invested in you.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Calco is honored to sponsor the TT Chamber's Champions of Business Hall of Fame category. This is a category that holds special significance within the Champions of Business Awards, as it celebrates not just individual success, but the very spirit of enterprise that has shaped and strengthened Trinidad and Tobago. The Business Hall of Fame is dedicated to recognizing those extraordinary individuals whose courage, vision, and perseverance have paved the way for our country's prosperity. These are the pioneers who dared to dream big, who turned challenges into opportunities, and whose leadership has created lasting impact across industries and communities. Acknowledging the foundation they have built that supports innovation, job creation, and drives sustainable growth, telling the stories that remind us that success is not just about personal gain, but about uplifting others, inspiring collaboration, and contributing to the greater good. The legacy of our Business Hall of Fame inductees serves as a reminder that passion and perseverance pays off. By celebrating these outstanding individuals, we ensure that their values and vision continue to guide us. My congratulations to the Trinidad and Tobago Chamber of Industry and Commerce on also commemorating their 20th anniversary of the Champions of Business Awards. CALCO is privileged to share this milestone, and we congratulate this year's inductees, Germaine Scott and Bertram Manhin. Two outstanding individuals whose spirit of excellence shines to not only make their entities successful, but whose commitment to our country and our communities has benefited the people of Trinidad and Tobago. Congratulations.
My name is Bertram Manhin, but most people call me Bert, just Bert. And my company is Bertram Manhin Limited, but our main business is located at the La Vega Estate. I always wanted a piece of land. So initially, I bought a piece of land in about 1978. And this was an estate in Arima. And I started planting in other odd things. And what really started my hobby is that I went to Thailand in '78 with my uncle to the World Orchid Conference there. We had ordered some orchids before, but just to go to this orchid conference. And in Thailand, we experienced all sorts of fruit. I mean, when they serve you in the breakfast, it was a wide range of fruit and rambutan and all of the other fruit. And this is where I started with my hobby, is growing exotic fruit and collecting all the different kinds.
The more I've got to know Bert over the years, the more I get to respect, admire, and love the man. He is not the conventional businessman. He's essentially a dreamer, and he brings his dreams to life. So that the business aspect of it came afterwards out of a desire to do more of his hobby, what is essentially a hobby.
All around me, the people had the normal pink anthuriums, but I decided to look at something different, and I went to Hawaii, and we saw the nice hybrids, and I imported 4,000 plants from Hawaii. And that's how we started, just in Arima with those plants. So, but when I came to La Vega now, well, oh boy, you know, I fell in love with it right away. And then, well, we started from nothing in the whole place. You have an estate, which is a hobby that had gone overboard.
Also, what we celebrate is his humanity, his respect and his interactions with others, his generosity of spirit, and most of all, his integrity.
If some young person wanted to do a business, I think the first thing they would have to do is to look at what product or what service they have. And they must do market research. Main thing about it is that you must be really enthusiastic about it. Don't give up. Don't be afraid of feeling something that you use that as an experience. But you keep trying to do your best. And then you have to trust in God a bit. I have had the support from all my family, and this really has kept me going a lot. My family, my wife, my children, grandchildren, and a lot of friends who have always helped me and everything. And you know, it's encouraging. Sometimes people stop me and they say, well, oh, thank you so much for having created such a beautiful place. Oh, thank you for bringing all those wonderful fruits. And then they just want to shake my hand. They want to take a photograph with me. Well, all of this is a good feeling and inspiration.
My name is Germaine Scott, and I'm the chairman of Anthony P. Scott Trinidad Limited. I was born in Stone Street. My mom had 5 of us, and I was the 3rd girl and 2 more boys. I think she must have had a hard time. I had some nice schooling. I went the first one to Miss Mary Bucco. She had a lovely school in Cipriani Boulevard. That I remember. And then after that I went to St. Joseph's Convent, where they taught me to cook and to sew, and I got a distinction in sewing and literature, which I liked. But we were exposed to all the arts, all the shows, the classical music, and it was fabulous for me. It was just a big opening that I never experienced before. And you have a little luck too, you know. And my husband was a good talker. He could handle himself well. He sold sanitary ware, lumber, steel beams and all that. And I said, you know what? It might be a good idea to build your own building. This was a big bite. It was a huge risk, but if I took every single thing I would never do anything. Also, I bought other buildings, and I never lost on one.
They used to call her the Iron Lady. So it is nerves of steel. It is the wanting to take the risk sometimes against all the odds, which is really what makes an entrepreneur above the others. Because if you wait for a sure thing, it's gone.
When my husband went to hunt, I used to take the newspaper, underline all the property I saw that I liked, and go and look at each one. I had a good eye. I had a good vision. We also sold glue from Jamaica, from Lascelles Chin, and because he was a manufacturer, we got a lot of other things channeled to us. So a lot of wonderful things took place. And one of the things that came to us was an item called Studio Girl, which was a door-to-door item. I had never sold any door-to-door. I never learned about marketing, but I made it a point to learn, read the paper, see who was doing what they were selling, how they were selling it. The Studio Girl was given to us by Lascelles Chin, and we were doing business. So he's going to look for somebody else in the business, and that's how they chose us, Avon. And Avon, as everybody must know here, was fantastic. And I learned a lot about women there, how resilient they are and how hardworking, and they taught me a lot because of how they handle themselves and what they were able to get to for their own children, their grandchildren. It went across the board. I want to save these beautiful men who have so much talent that was not recorded properly. We didn't have the instruments to do it at that time. And I wanted to give back. And the economy was buoyant at that time. What I did, I rang all the people that I know, like, I have CDs, I'm gonna give you, you sell it and keep the money. So I never had to go and ask for money, you know, so I gave away all. And it went all over the world because it went to sick people, it went to people in Trinis especially away. And they miss home. I feel that I've never wasted my life. That's a lovely feeling. I never said, I should have done this, I should have done that. Oh, I'm not doing that, I'm gonna do it next month, next year. I didn't have that in my life at all, and I thank my mother. And I think that for young people too, because there are so many things for them to be doing, you know, getting into trouble and all that kind of thing. But at the end of the day, when the time comes, you want to know that you're mattered.
And we are just thrilled and grateful that this august body has made the perfect decision in recognizing and memorializing, well, I would have to say, the indomitable Germaine Scott.
As the voice of business, the Trinidad and Tobago Chamber offers the potential to be part of a vast network of over 1,400 of TNT's top executives. It allows for preferential access to our events and meetings targeted to assist members in navigating the legal and regulatory environment in Trinidad and Tobago. And we provide networking opportunities which facilitates professional connections. The Chamber offers its members the ability to build their CSR and ESG initiatives through volunteerism with our committees. It allows members access to the group medical plan, and members are also granted discounts for the use of the Chamber's conference and meeting facilities, as well as on submissions for Certificate of Origin and the attesting of export documents. Joining the Chamber is easy. Go to our website, chamber.org.tt, and click on the section to join the Chamber to access information on the various membership tiers, pricing, requirements, and benefits. We look forward to having you be part of the TNT Chamber experience.
Over 30 years, Trinidad and Tobago has been at the heart of Proman, one of the world's leading methanol and fertilizer producers. We are heavily invested in our people and country. Proman is the largest investor in the Point Lisas industrial estate, building and operating 14 petrochemical plants here. Our offshore Zandali platform is the first 100% renewably powered platform built in Trinidad. We employ over 1,100 personnel in Trinidad, almost 70% of our global headcount. The work we do in Trinidad and Tobago doesn't only benefit the country, but the whole world.
Everywhere, all the time, 24/7, we are with you. The People's Station, Radio 90.5 FM. Let your heart and soul dance.
The TNT Chamber introduced the Green Agenda Award to highlight and celebrate the achievement of companies and organizations that are actively fostering a greener future and implementing sustainable business practices. The Green Agenda Award recognizes entities that are dedicated to implementing a sustainable blueprint for business in the 21st century. The award is open to any business or organization committed to fostering a greener future in business today. Nominees must exhibit leadership in adopting energy-efficient practices and actively promote environmental sustainability in Trinidad and Tobago.
Hello, I am Giselle Thompson, Deputy Managing Director at Proman Trinidad. Proman is pleased to sponsor the 2025 Champions of Business Green Agenda Award. It's a natural fit with our business, as Proman is committed to developing sustainable solutions, cleaner technologies, and reducing our impact on the planet, while also supporting our communities. As a globally integrated energy company with upstream and downstream operations, we are focused on reducing emissions in our operations by optimizing and reusing CO2. We are strengthening our carbon footprint assessment and reporting capabilities, and using renewable power where possible and practical. For example, our offshore platforms here are fully powered using 100% renewable energy solutions. Proman is also focused on providing lower emission solutions to meet our customers' needs, such as championing the use of methanol as a viable alternative to fossil fuels like diesel, gasoline, and oil across the transportation and power generation sectors. As a fuel, methanol burns cleaner than these alternatives, and as a liquid at ambient temperatures, it is easy and safe to store, distribute, and use. This not only reduces air pollution, but creates new market opportunities for Trinidad and Tobago to lead in the regional and global energy transition. We have invested in new and innovative technologies to tackle some big industry challenges, such as ESG reporting. Using blockchain technology, Proman, with the aid of our partner, Earn DLT, and authenticated by an independent third party, we can transfer digital emission tokens for each batch of methanol produced. This enables the end user to have an immutable record of where, how, and when feedstock was used to produce it. In addition to our investments in cleaner technologies and sustainable innovations, we have always been a business that invests in our people, our youth, and our communities. And we do this via the Proman Foundation's partnerships with organizations such as Habitat for Humanity TT, which is supporting resilient housing solutions. King's Trust International to provide opportunities for disadvantaged youth, and the UK High Commission, with whom we've just awarded a fully paid postgraduate Chevening Scholarship to our 2025 Scholar in Climate Change, Sustainable Business and Green Finance. And our support for the University of Trinidad and Tobago's Professional Officer of the Watch program, which arms young cadets with the practical skills and hours needed to qualify as mariners. This cadetship initiative has trained new junior officers for our very own fleet of methanol-powered tankers. We're excited to reveal the winner of the 2025 Green Agenda Award, and we look forward to congratulating them on this honor in a few weeks. We're also grateful to all those who entered and all the fine examples of how businesses are innovating to drive the green agenda forward to create a better and more prosperous Trinidad and Tobago.
The TNT Chamber's Contact e-magazine is a high-impact publication that offers valuable leadership and industry insights. Contact magazine is available via Amazon.com, affording our supporters maximum audience reach and brand engagement globally. Be seen, be heard. Advertise with the TNT Chamber's Contact magazine. Call our brand development and public affairs team at the TNT Chamber at 637-6966 or email them at communications@chamber.org.tt. Our committees are one of the driving forces of the TNT Chamber. This is how we maintain the insights and growth opportunities for our wider membership via constant feedback, shared experiences, and enhanced engagement.
Hi, I am Jovan Abraham, Chair of the ESG Committee of the TNT Chamber. Regardless of shifts in global leadership, the call for ESG remains clear. Businesses must lead in building resilience, competitiveness, and sustainable growth. The ESG Committee is here to support our members in navigating this journey of sustainability, transparency, and long-term value creation. So, what exactly does the ESG Committee do? With a focus on 3 pillars of environment, social, and governance, we aim to guide members on their ESG journeys and to equip businesses with the education, strategies, and tools they need to integrate ESG into everyday operations. The committee also works to identify challenges and barriers businesses face in implementing ESG strategies, ensuring the unique needs of Trinidad and Tobago's business community are considered. While the committee's work is grounded in the United Nations 17 Sustainable Development Goals, and always with a clear focus on our country's own priorities, We also collaborate with experts to review global benchmarks and keep a close eye on emerging issues. In short, the ESG Committee is here to help businesses adapt to and adopt global standards. We are here to raise the profile of the TT Chamber's membership by ensuring that we make sustainability a core part of how we do business. If you're interested in joining the journey, feel free to visit our website at chamber.org.tt. We look forward to hearing from you.
Imagine a healthcare system in Trinidad and Tobago where every patient receives the best possible care, where well-being is at the forefront, and where innovation thrives. This is the vision of the TT Chamber's Healthcare Committee. We are driven by a singular goal: to transform healthcare in our nation. How? Through unwavering advocacy, powerful collaboration, and groundbreaking innovation, all to enhance the health and well-being of patients across Trinidad and Tobago. To achieve this ambitious vision, we've identified 4 critical focus areas. First, collaboration through public-private partnerships. We believe in working hand in hand with various sectors to create a stronger, more resilient healthcare ecosystem. Second, enhancing non-communicable disease management. Through strategic initiatives, we aim to address the significant burden and prevalence of NCDs in our population. Third, tender diversification. Our goal is to improve patient outcomes in the public sector by balancing innovation with value, leading to long-term financial sustainability. Fourth, e-health. We are actively exploring the integration of health technology assessment and the crucial enhancement of electronic health records. The TT Chamber's Healthcare Committee is committed to building a healthier, stronger future for Trinidad and Tobago. Join us in this vital mission.